Minecraft has been around for a very long time. So long, in fact, that some of you probably weren't even born, while others were creating childhood memories in Minecraft's early days. Today, we're visiting these childhood memories, exploring long-forgotten Minecraft worlds left by their creators up to 14 years ago. Starting off with Woodhouse, a map published on Planet Minecraft on December 30th, 2014. Its creator is Barmings, and the description translated to English reads the following.
New little map. Full wooden house high up in a ravine.
And we're in. Dang, man, just like even standing here, considering that this was made in 2014, that's 10 years ago, guys. This sign was put here 10 years ago. If this was made by a 14-year-old kid, that kid is now 24 years old. Let that sink in for a second. To imagine we're going to be visiting places that are like 14 years old is mind-boggling. But let's see what this person built back in the day. So judging by the sign, I think this person was French. And I think this is just like a welcome sign. A little nice fence gate here, but I think still the old 1.8 sounds. Got a nice little walkway here into what looks like a wood house. I mean, that's the world name. It is called Woodhouse. Look at that. He built it in the middle of a ravine. And as we enter, we are greeted with the glowstone they used for their lighting in this house. And it almost makes you wonder, did they hide a secret entrance behind one of these paintings? I do hear a chicken, so am I crazy for thinking that this could be a secret room? Okay, it's not. But hey, where's that chicken? He's got the bed up here with his sword and bow, and then he's got a chest over here. I wonder what's in the... Oh, nothing. But look at this, though. We still have this person's inventory back from 10 years ago. Apparently he had coal and some cobblestone and an egg for whatever reason in here. I'm not giving up though. Maybe there's a secret room right over here. Okay, there's not. He's got a little sitting corner over here as well. Maybe this is like where he would eat. The room is relatively small, but maybe there's something outside here that I'm missing. But hey, if it's just this, if it's a simple wooden house in a canyon, I'll take it any day. Oh wait, there's a chicken right over here. Guys, that chicken has been here for 10 years. Looks like a decent world to be spawning in as well. I mean, he picked a pretty good spot in between the biomes here. That's kind of cool. The second map is called Awesome Treehouse, published on December 30th, 2011, which is 13 years ago. The map was made by a user called AwesomeUser1000, and the description reads,
The best treehouse.
And we're in. This is a map from 2011, guys. 13 years ago, somebody made this. And assuming by the way it looks, granted, this is an assumption, but I'm gonna guess this person was a little younger at the time. I mean, let's say this person was 13 years old. That's like, he's 26 now. I mean, I was 13 in 2011. That is ridiculous. I mean, going off of the title, it's a treehouse, but it looks like way more than just a treehouse to me. We have a little storage room over here. I'm gonna assume it's a storage room with not a secret basement. Why did he put water here? That is strange. But we have a lot of chests with a lot of stuff inside. If he did this in survival, this is where he kept everything as he was building his treehouse, with the most precious chest up top, acting as a roof, apparently. Now, these doors might be glitching out because this originally was a world made in 1.1, which for whatever reason, I cannot seem to load up. So I have converted this into 1.8. And this is what we're getting now. I'm guessing this was some type of pool, and we have a nice little walkway to the entrance of the treehouse, with the rest just kind of floating about and then leaning on the trees, I'm guessing. But let's go in here. I wonder what we're gonna find in this place. Seemingly a lot of torches, actually. We're gonna go up the main entrance here, and oh my gosh, okay, lots of torches. That is pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie. Multiple rooms. I'm hearing a wolf. Let's go into this red-blue room over here. And oh boy, how you guys doing? I'm not your owner, and I'm not sure where he is. Oh man, that is really sad. They just left him here 13 years ago, but they're still here. Okay, that's kind of sad, man. What else do we have? It's just crazy to think about this stuff. We have blue, white, black, and red, which leads to a simple bedroom with more stuff inside. Oh, he made an entire pool? And so that's what he used the pumpkins for lighting inside of the pool? That's an interesting choice, actually. Man, I really wonder what this kid is doing nowadays. They even made a diving board over here, and I like how they kind of like carved out an area in the ceiling to make room for them to jump from the diving board. That is very clever. Going back here to the main area though, we have an exit over here. There's a sign over there. I want to read that. But first, let's check out this gray and black hallway, which leads to the mushroom place. Look at that. They were growing mushrooms in their treehouse. That is very interesting. So they have the mushrooms over here, and then what is this room? This is their furnace room. No coal in the furnaces, okay. And then we have the green room over here, which obviously is the farm area. But wait, hold on, what's over there? We got more signs, more text. Spawn point, make sure you take the wool route. Were we supposed to spawn over here? This is an intricate staircase over here. So maybe we're supposed to like climb in here and then find our way to these signs, and then we follow the wool route. Interesting. But then what color do we? Do we just follow the wool in general? So that's every room on this first floor, and then over here we have some more chests, a lot of pistons. Part of me thinks that this world was created in creative mode. Now that I'm seeing all of these stacks here of these blocks that will usually take a while to get. We have a sign here with exit, jump, or slide. Oh, so that's what this body of water was for. It's not a regular pool, it's a getaway pool. And then, of course, the classic, oh man, this hits home for me because 13 years ago, I was making water slides in Minecraft the exact same way that this person did it. And you can just go down here. Oh man, that takes me back. But we also have a second floor over here, which is, okay, just a little room without a roof, which makes me think that maybe this person wasn't finished with the build. Maybe thought, oh man, I just made a cool treehouse. Planet Minecraft is trending nowadays. I'm just put my world out there for everybody to explore. And it's funny to see how they tried to make a sort of like tour with the wool, and going off of these signs that this person placed 13 years ago, that was probably their intention, which is pretty cool to just come across this today. The third map we'll be visiting today is called Small Shore Hotel, published on Planet Minecraft on November 21st, 2010. The map creator goes by the name of IRC98, and his description for the map is
a small oceanside hotel. Explore it if you please.
And so here we go, back in Minecraft Beta 1.6 in a map from 2010, possibly one of the oldest maps on Planet Minecraft, and it's a little seaside hotel. Now, the person who uploaded this back in the day actually invited us to explore this, and so let's do this. It is a little tiny hotel above the water, which, judging from that, goes below the water, which is pretty interesting. I like how the pig is just over there swimming in the background. Probably has been swimming for 14 years straight. You know, back in the day when I got the hold of things and knew how the game worked, I immediately wanted to build something underwater. And I remember just building a block out of dirt and removing the insides, and I mean, if you know, you know. But Small Shore Hotel doesn't even fit on the sign. Wow, he just kept it like that. That's funny. So as we walk in, we have a sign with "Welcome to the Small Shore Hotel." Twice. Just, for both sides there. And once we open this, we have the staircase to the rooms. We also have maintenance down over here. Now, can I just climb down here? Wow, dude. So a little tiny maintenance room with an empty chest, which is not empty. A stuffed chest with just stuff in there. And it looks a little glitched to me here, but that's probably because I'm on the wrong Minecraft version here. But we have another empty chest over here. So considering this is in a version earlier than Beta 1.6, this must have been built in survival. I mean, there's no other way, right? Nonetheless, we have room A over here, which is pretty cozy. I mean, I gotta hand it to him. It is pretty cozy out here. We have the views of the hillside over there with both the little grass and snow. Got the animals just roaming around. This is a nice hotel. And for some reason, man, I don't know if it's the textures. I'm getting so much nostalgia from this. It is ridiculous. Another room over here. So we got rooms that stack. And then at the top, we have a little viewpoint over here. I like this. I like this a lot. It's cozy. It's small. Somebody built this 14 years ago. And out of all the things they could think of, they made a hotel for other people to explore. That's really cool. The next map, probably one of the most interesting ones, is called Andromeda Condominiums. Published on December 30th, 2010 by the user named Zinc55, this map has been on the website for 14 years. Welcome. Follow the tracks until you see the entrance. It will be marked with a sign as well. I don't really know which way to go, but I see some signs over there, so let's just go right and see what this world is all about. This is definitely one of the first worlds that we are exploring that were made by multiple people. We have an arrow pointing to the left here, and it says the main entrance over here. Please take this watch and compass so you can always find your way home, and be aware of the time so you can avoid evil mobs Head to the main building straight ahead. Man, this is so cool. I mean, people warning you from mobs at night, you know that this was made in the early days of Minecraft. Like, just some friends got together and built this base and had the best time. It's like I'm jumping straight into my childhood. It's such a surreal feeling, and I'm hoping it comes across the screen to you guys as well. I mean, some of you weren't even born when people were making this world. It is like, that concept is mind-boggling to me. I mean, I'm in my mid-20s, but I feel like I'm 12 again. They made a fancy path over the water here. Here is the Andromeda Condominium's main office, which, I mean, let's just go in here. That sounds intriguing. I love how this looks. It's the classic Minecraft, like, alpha, beta look with the lighting and the cobblestone. I love the old cobblestone texture. Welcome to the Andromeda Condominiums. The entire area is shared between patrons. The area is protected from mobs by cacti. Enjoy your stay. We got a glass staircase over here that leads to... Man, I don't even know what this is. Was this supposed to be ice? I mean, it leads us to the sleeping areas, but also to whatever this is over here. Does it say what it is? Walkway to the Nether. I remember so well that I didn't even know the Nether was a thing in Minecraft. And so when I found out and I made that portal, it was so cool to step into that place and, you know, find a whole new world in here. I wonder if they made something in the Nether as well. Let's leave that for the end here. And let's actually first take a look at all of this other stuff that they made. And keep in mind that this was a group of friends, you know, after school hours, probably till late in the night, man, just building away, having the time of their life. And they didn't even realize it back in the day. I saw signs over here. We got some pig spawners, the pig pen, and we have the cave of water. Interesting. This was like natural though, right? Maybe it was rare back in the day. I can't remember. Site of the great TNT explosion. I know exactly how this happened. Like, something probably just went wrong, or they played with TNT, you know, and they marked it as a permanent memory. And probably when one of the people that made this world would come here, they would see what happened that day. You know, they recall every single moment of it. And for us to be standing here is, it's pretty special. But that's not everything, right? We still have to check out the Nether. So let's see where it takes us. Oh my gosh, dude, the old Nether. Look at that. I mean, they didn't build a base here yet, but just seeing this really quick, this is what it looks like, man. Like, this was it. Last but not least is probably one of the first, if not the very first map uploaded to planetminecraft.net ever. It was published on November 14th, 2010 by its creator Sape, if that's pronounced correctly, and it looks like one of the most intricate maps of the time. So let's go back to 2010 and see what this looks like. I mean, what we've seen has been pretty incredible, but this is just... I mean, this tops it all. I'm pretty sure creative mode wasn't a thing when this came out, but to think about people building this in survival mode 14 years ago is kind of nuts when you think about it. We have a massive tunnel over here. Kind of curious. I want to see where that goes, actually. Oh, this must be all the storage for all the blocks they used. Oh, there it is. We got stacks of dirt, probably from digging out this tunnel, to be honest. I wonder if this project even got finished at one point, or maybe it was just abandoned. So we can go up here, and this has to be an area that wasn't finished. Same goes for this area over here. And look at that, we got more storage over here. A whole second hallway full of just storage rooms. And at the end of it all, we come into this, I don't even know what this is, but there, oh wait, this is probably a text in a foreign language, but maybe the sign says what it's supposed to be. So it says Seipi in Japanese. Maybe that's like a name? If anybody out there knows what this is, let me know. I'd love to figure it out. Maybe we can find like a credit board somewhere. That'd be so cool. I'm glad I kept this for last because not only is it one of the oldest maps on Planet Minecraft, it's also one of the coolest ones of the time. This must be the viewpoint, the centerpiece of it all. Well, maybe there is some information over there, some credits. I mean, you can say one thing for sure, and that's probably that these people who made this were fans of this type of architecture, because everything looks so spot on, especially when you think about the limitations of that time. Like, there weren't any crazy blocks you can build with, you know? But going out over here, there's that interesting contraption, which I'm very curious to know more about. Property of the Royal Canadian Air Forces. Oh my god, it's a rocket, dude. It's an IBM rocket. What? I did not expect to find that over here in this world. What? So coming up the staircase, we have these two dragon sculptures, and one of them is dedicated to Tiger Lily, which I'm not sure if that's like a real person. Maybe that's one of the builders. That'd be very cool. This one says, I love you, MV. Who is MV? I wonder. Let's check out this room over here. Yeah, okay. See, I figured this looked like a message board. So this is the Chushi, Iowa Welcome Center. And congratulations to Voidref, our first visitor. This person visited this map over a decade ago, guys. Let that sink in. Don't forget to check out the Katana statue, MVX. Project managers were Hunted and Mystic Viper X. Project completion only 20%. Please feel free to look around by MVX. So probably that sign that says MV over there probably relates to this person. The other side of this board lists all the warp points. Use jump 2 to jump around, works by a line of sight. This castle has 2 sides, day and night. Stick around for both. And over here we have all the warp points. So maybe this was used on a server or as like a server spawn location. Because I remember those had, warp commands back in the day. And this statue over here is apparently dedicated to Sea Nanners, which, I mean, I don't even know if you guys watching this know who Sea Nanners is. Some of you might not know it, but he's actually one of the OG Minecraft YouTubers that when I was a kid, I used to watch in like 2011, 2012, maybe even before that time, which now that I say that out loud, I am getting old. But that being said, I think the last area I want to check out here is that massive gate over there. So let's just go over there and take in this view that we have of this entire place. And the more that I start thinking about this being a server spawn or server area, like a welcome hub, it makes more sense because it actually, it feels like it's built for that. I actually thought about, back in the day, making worlds for servers. I didn't have the skills to do it. I'm not a good builder. So, but I mean, the people who made this are next level. Isn't it crazy that some of you guys might not even relate to, these old textures being nostalgic at all? But what's even more interesting is that these maps will continue to live on probably forever. As long as Planet Minecraft stays up, probably hundreds, if not thousands of people will just download these maps and uncover the stories that, that they hold and that were created by the people decades ago, which is really cool.